Good morning and welcome to worship. Today we're going to be talking about plants and farming and how that has to do with us being kind and good. You know, we just watched a documentary called The Biggest Little Farm, and it was very inspiring. It was about a couple who didn't know anything about farming, but they decided to take this huge plot of land in Central California and make it into a place where all the animals and the plants work together, and they had to hire someone to help them because they didn't know how to do it. And it took them 7 or 8 years for everything to work together and everything to come together, and they had many failures and things that went wrong, but eventually they figured it out, and they have this beautiful farm there that you could actually go visit today. But anyway, in the Bible, Jesus talks a lot about farming and plants. So he was talking about a vineyard and the vine. And if you ever have been to a vineyard, I don't know if any of you have ever been to a vineyard, but if you look at the vines, there is the vine is the main part, right? It's the strong part that kind of grew out of the ground, and it's the main part of the plant. And out of the vine there's branches that come out of the vine. So then those branches can start growing fruit. But they're always connected to the vine. The vine is the part that's strong and steady and connected to the ground, and it's giving all the nutrients and all, water, everything to those branches so they can go and do what they're meant to do, which is produce fruit. So when Jesus was talking to his disciples, he said, I want you to look at this plant. They were looking at, in a vineyard, they were looking at some grapes and how they grew and how that beautiful, strong vine was in the middle and the branches were out. And he said, what I'm trying to represent to you, what I'm teaching you, what I represent, he said, is kind of like the vine. I'm teaching you to be true and patient and kind and loving and gentle and all those really good things that make us good people, right? It gives us an opportunity to help others. It gives us an opportunity to grow fruit, which is kind of a silly thing to say because we don't grow fruit. But that's kind of a way of saying that we do good things, right? When you help someone, when you go do the dishes for your mom, that's kind of growing a fruit. Or if you go and you help your younger sibling with their with reading, you're growing some fruit. And so what he's saying is that if we hold on to those good things, those things kind of that Jesus represented, love and kindness and goodness and gentleness and all those things that make us kind to others, that we are kind of like the branches producing these good works. And I like that. I think that's kind of a beautiful thing. Right now I'm really into plants, and we've been planting seeds and trying to grow things, and we're lucky we live here in Kauai because things grow really well here. So, but I've been noticing that if the branches, if you break off the branch away from the vine, right, away from the main part of the plant, right, when you pick the lettuce or you pick off part, then once you're gone, once that piece of that plant is gone, the branch is gone, or that whatever you picked off of that main piece, that stem or that vine or whatever, then it no longer lives, right? And as long as we are connected to God, right, we're connected to Him, we're connected to the truth and the kindness and the love and the gentleness and all those things that God and Jesus represent, then we can go out and do our great works. So today, produce some fruit. I know that sounds funny, but do some good works, whatever you do. I know that every week we've been working on that. I've been asking you to do something kind for someone, to help out your parents, your siblings, help out your pets, your plants, your whatever you can do. Call someone and talk to them and give them just tell them something kind and helpful that you can think of to make them have a great day, to make them smile. So again, have a wonderful day and produce some fruit.